Hello, my grade 10s. Part 2 today. I'm a little later. I'm posting a little later than usual. We had a fire alarm in the building today, so I couldn't record anything. So I'm about an hour behind with all my classes. Anyhow, we're gonna have a blast with this one, okay? So I'm gonna continue with the architectural component, but I want to go back and just kind of go through our journey, okay? So I'm gonna concentrate on this side here. And you can see here, we started our design, obviously we started drawing and so on, but I said to you guys, we're working with cylinders, and the kind of assignments that we started doing from the cylinders was first a water bottle. As you can see, these are my the drawings that I did each day in class, and we kind of evolved from there. So we ran the water bottle assignment, which was awesome, and this was a learning experience for all of us. And then we went to the salt and pepper shaker, right? You can remember, I think I have this here. Where is it? Come on. I'm just going from screen to screen here, guys. So as you can see here, let me just kind of reduce this in size. You can see that what I tried to do is I'm trying to get you guys to think about form. I'm a big proponent of form. Function, I get it. It's a big part of the world that we live in. However, I'm all about increasing your creativity, expanding your creativity, and problem solving. So as you can see here, between here, the water bottle, the salt and pepper shakers that we all designed, it was the 4-2-1 system, 4 ideas from the 8 research, down to 2 and kind of best of the 2-to-1, right? So as you can see right now, the message here in form is cylinders, right? Okay. And then you're saying to me, oh, Mr. Bellion, like now it's something else. Well, it's cylinders, cubes, spheres. So now you're applying the 3 major components of geometries, okay? Now, I know I mentioned this yesterday, simple sketches and so on. Like, just look at this for a second, okay? What stopped this from being my salt and pepper shaker? I'll explain what I mean, okay? So here's stuff that we've done, right, guys? Okay, so why don't I just reduce the opacity on these so you can see where I'm going with this, okay? It's a completely, just a different approach, but you can see the similarity. I realize we need to do things, we need to get our references and analyze our references, kind of select key points and go from there. But look, guys, what's stopping you from saying this is, well, that's kind of a similar color. Talk about irony. Okay, so I'm just going to go a little darker. Sorry, hang in there with me, okay? So look, here's a building design right there, okay? So, and we'll just do a cutout here, maybe something like that. And there's an aspect of a building right there. There is an aspect of an architectural building right here, okay? If you continue this methodology, there'd be some kind of sphere sticking out from the sides. And I'm just taking our salt and pepper shaker idea, right? What about the one down here where it's basically something like this kind of shape that goes in, comes over, something's, these could be like balconies, right? So what if this was all balconies? What I'm trying to say to you guys, form is a very powerful, if you just spend some time in analyzing things as opposed to just rushing to do an assignment, you'll see that the thinking component in this part could be very interesting for you, okay? Because at the end of the day, these are just cylinders for me, okay? Here, I can take parts of this, okay? And I'll say, hey, this is part of my building here. Look, I go like that, and I'm just making stuff up here, right? This building has 2 components, goes like that here. So I'm taking aspects of my water ball design. So look, I'll even take this cap here and I'll go this way and I'll just do this, okay? So here is a design of a building that I just created. Let me just create a layer underneath and I'll just color this in and you'll see what I mean, okay? Okay, so let's do the 3 parts really quickly. I'll just come over here. I'm gonna use this brush here and just make it a little smaller. So this is one aspect of one building right here, right? And here's another one. Okay, let's go here and just bring this in here. So this is another part of my building. So we're talking about futuristic buildings. I'm not asking you to give me details, 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 details. What does the balcony look like? What does the elevator look like? No, no. We're talking about form. Details come in later once you're comfortable with your forms. Okay, so here, watch this part. This will be the foreground building here. Okay, so now I just created, like from my work. I'm saying to you guys, work smart, not hard, right? What does that mean? It could mean anything, really. But look, I just took something that I had worked on before, right here, and I converted it to a design that I came up with. So here's one of my 4 buildings, Mr. Ballion. Here you go. Okay, so I'm taking my time. I'm going to try to keep these lessons from the 5 to 6 to 10 to 12 minutes, okay? So you can see there's one building right there from my water bottle designs. Here's another one, right? Right here. What can I do with this one? I'm on the layer underneath. Cool. I could continue with this, and I can say, yeah, you know what, then, and I'm going to do another part here. Do something like this, maybe. This is underneath layer, so it's looking really weird. These are my balconies, for example, or whatever that's sticking out, and I could try to figure that out later. I have no idea what I've done here, so let's just add another building. So these buildings are becoming kind of complex for whatever reason, right? Okay, so look, you can bring inspirations from anywhere. Okay, so like, how could this not be a building right here? Okay, I don't know. So let's just go like this right now. Go boom, boom. Here's this part. I'm going to take this part here, and then I'm going to come over here and just kind of do stuff like this, okay? So who says this cannot be a building, really? Right? You're just having fun. Take your designs and do things to it, right? So now I'm going to come in here, and this part of the building is going to come out more. Okay, so I have to go to a layer underneath, and then we'll start coloring, right? Watch. So I have a bunch of forms here. Let's change our palette. Let's go all green, okay? So, oops, wrong one. Here we go. Boom. This is one right there. That's one part of a building, okay? So there, I'll pick another color. That's another part of my building right there. Okay, and let's go in here. Let's make it a curve, right? Boom. Okay, then I have something over here. So let's go with another. I'm just going to reduce the size here. Just come in here. Look at that. Boom. Like that, right? So this part of the building has this building has 3 components already. I'm going to go with the 4th one as we speak. Something a little more fluorescent. Who knows? Who knows? Here, how cool is this? Okay. Then I'll go to the layer above. I'll bring my eraser tool, the soft one, and I'm just going to, let's get rid of that stuff. And so here we go. Like, look. So then you take this drawing and then you expand on it. What do you want it to be? Okay, so when you squint, guys, you go to a city. Next time, I don't know when we'll be allowed to drive again, go into a city. But if you squint at the horizon, you're not going to see the balconies. You're going to see overall shapes. And this is what I'm asking you guys to do. Simply 4 building designs. Next week, we can model it. We'll see how it goes once from your response on the D2L site. If you have access to 3D software, we can model it. If not, we'll just have fun. We'll go to the next stage. But for now, between, we have interruptions. We have 4-day week this week, 4-day week next week. So, let's continue with this and have fun. So what I would do is say, take this next. If you're comfortable, you have 4. Now add more details to it. So I've already created 2 buildings in 5-6 minutes. This would be number 3. Here would be number 4 or 5. It's your imagination. That's the beauty of it. Don't add limitations to yourself. Don't overthink it. Get inspired. Try. Attempt. No, there is no try. There's do or do not. I forgot. The famous philosopher Yoda said that. So we can't forget that part. So look, you know what I mean? If you look at the Star Wars buildings, there's so many of these designs. Right? There's so many of these buildings that are going like this, like that, and then, this becomes a more, watch, where is that file? Okay, where are our cylinders and so on? Okay, here we go. Oh, did I lose that futuristic? Oh yeah, no, here we go. Come on down, one more. Look, bottle, another bottle right here. What, really? What's stopping us? So we're really using cylinders, cubes, and spheres. That's all we're doing. We're just putting them together, okay? I don't want to overdo this lesson. I hope this kind of alleviates the tension, okay? So This is exciting stuff, guys. We're going to go to micro after this, okay? What we're going to do, like interior spaces, a tower, maybe, like, you know, we're going to do some experimental stuff. We're going to have fun with designing. I think you guys have an awesome basis to grow from, and it's all going to be either done on paper, digitally, and also in 3D, obviously, right? So we'll see how it goes. I hope this makes sense and helps you out, bailing out, okay? Keep things posted on the D2L site, and I'll communicate and make recordings of people's questions at one shot. All right? See you later, bailing out. See you, my grade 10s.